What's up, everybody? We are here live at Phoenix, Legacy Phoenix, as these guys putting down some lap times in the late models, trying to get their qualifying in. As we had David Mayo out there doing a lap, we're going to go ahead and make sure everything is up and ready. Got the stream up on YouTube. Going to go ahead and check Facebook real quick, make sure everything is right there. How's everybody doing tonight? Asphalt racing, kicking asphalt. Late models here tonight. Tristan with the resubscribe over on Facebook. I don't know if he's out there, but he did end up re-upping his support. Appreciate it, Tristan. Matthew, thank you for the follow. If you're out there, make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there as we get ready for 50 laps here. But we got some heat racing and consies first. Go 50 laps for tonight's main event. I'm just getting everything set up on my side, guys. Please bear with me as we get ready for heat race number 1. That is set up. Got to set up one more thing and I'll be all set. We're going to go through tonight's starting lineup. All right, so I got Facebook up and ready. Okay, so I can see everything now. Let's go ahead and hit tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here with heat race number 1, tonight's quick time. It's going to be the number 26 of Troy Burke. Brett Bryson in that number 2 position, David in 3rd, Riley Goodwin in that 4th position, Justin in 5th, Cody in that 6th position, Jonathan 7th, Thurston 8th, Tanner and Gary, I don't know if they're in there, but they will be in that 9th and 10th position. Top 4 going to transfer here tonight out of heat race number 1. Going to take 20 cars in the future. What's up, Zach? You ready for some kicking asphalt late models? Ox, thank you for the like. Jordan, thank you for the like. Fred, thank you for the like. Everybody getting out here to support. Appreciate it, guys, as we're going to get ready for the green flag this time by. So Legacy Phoenix, probably one of the hidden gems, I think, on iRacing. Definitely like this track. The track is worn. It's difficult to drive, but not overly difficult. You will see the difference in skill levels on these guys. What's up, Ox? What's up, Ox? As we look for the green flag this time by. Who's your picks for heat race number 1? Do you think it's going to be somebody off the front row, or could somebody move their way up to the field? I probably should have done caution laps count here in the heat races, honestly, with this bigger track. Oh, you're good. I get it. I definitely get it, Chris. Real life racing before sim racing as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Troy gets a nice jump. Brett's got a battle with David up underneath him as they head into 1 and 2. Side by side for that number 2 position. David on the apron a little bit. He's going to push up. Good save. Brett on top of it. Able to push up the track and keep those two from connecting together. Adam, thank you for the like and the shares. Appreciate it, bud. As they head into turn number, I guess it's 3 and 4, but we're going to just go by 3 turns here tonight. So turn number 3, down the front straightaway. Battle for that 2nd position. David's going to get back in line. Brett's going to keep that 2nd spot. Here comes Riley as David was completely sideways out of turn number 1. Got a battle for that 3rd position starting to brew. And a battle for the lead as Brett putting the pressure on Troy as they head into turn number 3. Side by side for the lead. Can Brett get it away from him? He's going to get up underneath him. Oh, he gets a little loose on the bottom. And Troy hits the wall out of turn number 4. New leader as Brett takes the lead across the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. David's going to dig down low. Troy stuck up high, trying to hold on to that thing. Got to wonder how much damage he has on that number 26. Through the turn number 2, down into turn number 3. Looks like David's going to be able to clear Troy. Riley's going to try and get up underneath him. Troy tries to come down. Riley shuts that door. He gets loose out of turn number 3. Down the front straightaway. Top 4 back single file. Here comes David looking for more in that number 37. Back up underneath Brett. We got a pass working for the lead once again. I'll tell you what, this might be the best track so far we've done. Out of turn number 2, down into turn number 3. Could we get 3 lead changes in heat race number 1? David's got to hold on to it as Brett's going to squeeze him down a little bit. That's kind of what you got to do as you get stuck on the top. Pinch off the bottom cars as a drag race across the line. Brett's going to lead it that time by. Oh, David sends it in too hard. Slides up into Brett, pushes Brett up the track. They wreck out of turn number 1. Caution flag comes out. That is 100% on David as he just pushed up the track. Oh, yeah, they just kind of neck-coated together a little bit. What up, Joey? Yeah, they just kind of hooked together, and yeah. That one is 100% though on David as the caution flag comes out. Caution flag comes out. That's going to put David back on the back of the pack. Oh, that sucks, Shane. David, I'm going to have to give you the EOL for that one. Oh, you slid up into him. All right, so David's going to go ahead and pit, get some damage repaired on that number 37. Remember, guys, if you don't make it in the heat, we do have the consies. I know, I love this track too, Shane. I definitely love this track. One of my favorites in the race and good so far here tonight. It'll be top 4 from each heat, and then it'll be 4 from the B main transferring to the feature. Gonna take 20 total. You know, if you take much more than that, it ends up being really bad. All right, so down the back straightaway, we got a couple guys on pit road. They're going to get some damage repaired. It's going to be 1 to go when they come to the line. Is it coming to 1 to go, Troy? So we're going to go 1 to go when these guys come across the line. King Racer, let's go over on Twitch. It will be, caution laps do not count in just the heat race. So anything inside the second half of the race, it will be single file. So this will be single file. All right, they're going to get him single file. Looks like Dave coming off of pit road. Yeah, I seen you pop in. I appreciate it, Max. All right, David back out on the track. He's going to catch the field. Troy leads the way. Cody second. Or Jonathan third. I know it's a little messed up right now, but that's just because of no caution laps counting. We're going to go green flag this time by. So, I gotta say, heat race number 1, I'm already impressed with how this racing's been here so far tonight. As the pace car is in. Oh, is he gonna catch him? David's got some work to do. He's gonna just get there probably. Catch the back of the field as they come across the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. 3 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Troy's gonna lead it. Cody second. Jonathan third. Brett in that 4th and final transfer spot. He's got some damage on that number 25. Kenny, hold on to that position. Zach, thank you for the like over on Facebook. Appreciate it, buddy. Here comes Cody starting to work our leader, or starting to work that 4th place of Brett as they come out of turn number 3. Down the front straightaway, we got David working his way on the high side in that number 37, trying to transfer in. Brett leads it. Cody, Jonathan, they're going to stay single file. That battle is going to be for that final transfer spot. Here comes Riley down low. We got 3 wide, almost into turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Here comes David working the high side. I think he got some tires as a 27. Dives it down. He's going to get into the 25. The 27 of Riley dives it up underneath the 25 of Brett. As we got a race back here, let's go check on that battle for the final transfer spot. Here comes Justin looking down low. 1 lap to go. This is the battle for who goes to the feature, who goes to the county. Down through turn number 2, we got a battle for second too. Let's go take a look at that battle. They're going to keep it clean. It's going to be Troy, Cody, Jonathan. Who's going to get the final transfer spot? Here comes Justin down low. David with the run on the outside. It's going to be Justin transferring to the feature. What a race for that transfer spot. Great race for the transfer spot, Justin and Dave. It is an awesome one. Awesome one. Definitely agree with that. I didn't expect it to be this good. I mean, I felt like it would be good because I like this track in general, and I think it produces some pretty good racing. But this has been great. I mean, we've seen a bunch of lead changes in the heat race number 1. We're going to go into heat race number 2. It's going to be Brian Conover starting on the pole. Noah Carter in second. Fireball is going to start in that 3rd position. Matthew in 4th. Bill Sleep starts 5th. James Burke 7th. James Burke in 6th. Logan Hickerson 7th. And Jordan and Shannon did not grid up as we're going to get ready for heat race number 2. So good racing so far here tonight. 100% have to agree with that statement. This track is good because it's fast, it's slick, it's rough, so it produces tire wear. These guys are going to have to play a lot of strategy in tonight's 50-lap feature. It also looked like a little bit of strategy might have played a role in heat race number 1. With David going in, I think he might have gotten tires and got some damage repaired, and he definitely was able to get around those guys, but man, just couldn't quite get it at the line for the win here in heat race number 1. All right, so it's going to be Brian leading him out of turn number 4, looking for the green flags. This time by, guys. Who's your picks for heat race number 2? Let me know in the chat. Make sure you guys give the stream a like, a share, and a follow. The green flag is out. Green flag is out. As Brian gets a nice jump into turn number 1. Noah in 2nd. Fireball is going to slide into 3rd. Matt in 4th. Matt's got some company behind him as Burke is going to try and dig up underneath him out of turn number 1. Down into turn number 2. Single file for the top 5. Can Burke get there? Burke was a little worried about whether or not he was going to be able to qualify. Having a little bit of time with his computer loading in, but he made it in. He's in that 5th position, trying to hunt down the number 84 of Matthew in that 4th and final transfer spot. Brian leading the way as Noah starting to put the pressure on him as they come out of turn number 1. Down into turn number 2. Noah looking low, can't get there. That door's going to open up going into turn number 3. Noah's up underneath. Hard part here is to keep it from getting loose or pushing up. Noah's going to keep it down low. Out of turn number 4. Are we going to get a lead change coming to the line? It's going to be Noah that time by 2 laps, 2 leaders is ahead into 1 and 2. So turn number 1, it likes to push up. Turn number 3, it likes to get loose. Noah trying to roll the bottom, fighting both ways of handling with this car into turn number 3. He's going to send it in deep as we watch Fireball and Matt go at it back here for that 3rd position. Back to the lead as Noah gets loose out of turn number 3. He's got to get back down. Here comes Brian back to the high side. Great save by Noah into turn number 3. Down into turn number 1. He's actually going to get loose in turn number 1. Somehow keeps it out of the 97 of Brian. What a battle for the lead as Fireball has closed in on this battle for the lead. Noah down low, digging hard once again in that number 8. You're not going to be able to do this in the feature. as these tires are going to get whooped as they come out of turn number 3 down the back straightaway, or front straightaway. Brian leads it across the line halfway through heat race number 2. Oh, yeah, heat 2's looking good, too. Noah loose off of turn number 1. He's going to hold on to it. He's got to get back in line, try to get back in and chase down Brian once again. You got to wonder, how much did he wear out those tires? Can he get them cool enough? With 3 laps left when they cross the line, he is definitely closing back in on that number 97 draft. Probably playing a role here tonight in these late models as they head through 1 and 2. Noah tries to enter a little higher to cut down out of turn number 1. Can't quite get there. He's going to stay in line. Looks like James Burke has caught the back of Matthew. We might end up with a battle for that transfer spot. Noah trying to set up the pass. He's trying to set down that cut down. But Brian doing a good job defending in that number 97 as we get 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they come across the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Noah all over the back of the 97 of Brian Conover. Through turn number 1. Down into turn number 2, still single file for the top 5. When is somebody going to make a move? Here comes Noah looking low. Can't get there as Brian closes the door and turn number 3. Ooh, Noah gets the apron just a little bit, makes him loose in the middle of 3. Here comes Fireball trying to take advantage for that second spot. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Fireball's going to send it in deep. He's going to push up the track. Noah's going to chase it up. Here comes Michael. He wants a piece of the action. Through turn number 2. Michael still trying to figure out if he can go anywhere as they head into turn number 3. Noah's going to send it in hard. Fireball's going to back out of it. Out of turn number 3. Coming to the line. It's going to be Brian, Noah, Josh, and Matthew going to the feature. Good run by Burke in that 5th position. And they reckon into turn number 1. That boy Drew, thank you for the like. Yeah, I know, right? Brandon, we got to get Jordan up in these. I want to see him do a slide job in an Asphalt late model. That's what I want to see, Brandon. Mullet and all. All right, starting on the pole here tonight, it's going to be Sean Moore. We got Bradley Strickland in that 2nd spot. Christopher Smith in 3rd. Tyler Cooper in that 4th position. Shane in 5th, but I think he's got internet issues. John West 6th. David McLam 7th. Max 8th. And Dylan is not in there, I believe, in that 9th position. Looks like Chris, Shane, and Dylan are not gridding up. We're going to get 6 cars racing for 4 positions as they head towards turn number 1. All right, so far, heat race number 1 and 2 have not disappointed here tonight at Legacy Phoenix. The stands are packed, and they're getting a show here tonight. What's up, Brandon Crossan? We got a bunch of Brandons up in the chat. How you doing, buddy? You've been spending a little bit more time on Facebook, checking out some content. Always appreciate it when you come out. All right, we're going to be looking for the green flag. This time by Sean's going to lead them out of turn number 3. Somebody's got to believe in you, Max. All right, coming to the line, it's going to be Bradley with a jump on the outside as Sean going to roll up underneath. I appreciate it, Brandon. As they head into 1 and 2, Sean's going to keep it down low. Here comes Bradley up high out of turn number 1 down the back straightaway. Heading for turn number 2. Still side by side for the lead. We've seen this all night. These guys able to race side by side. Oh, Sean pushes up a little bit. Almost into the door. Bradley's going to keep it straight as they come out of 3. Down the front straightaway. Who's going to lead this time? By it, Bradley almost smacks the wall. It's going to be Bradley across the line. Sean's got to get in line. Back to single file up here at the top. Let's go check out John. John in that 4th and final transfer spot as Max tries to reel him in that number 31. Top four starting to pull away from the group as Sean tries to close back in on Bradley. Can he do what the second place cars have done here all night and work that draft to find a way around that number 84? Brett, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Tommy, what's up, buddy? What's up? As they head into turn number one, turn number one, we're just going to call it, as Bradley is sideways out of turn number one. Into turn number two, here comes Sean, actually looking to the outside. Into turn number three, still nose to tail. Bradley getting loose definitely helps Sean close back in as they come out of turn number four. Single file still as they come out of turn four. John has lost the back bumper of Tyler Cooper. Can Max reel him in that number 31 and transfer his way in the heat as they head through turn number one. 3 laps complete here as they come through turn number two. It's going to be Bradley leading the way. Sean stalking him in that number 51 as they head into turn number three. Yeah, that sucks. This actually is looking pretty good right now as Sean goes down low, looking for turn number one. We got a battle for the lead. Battle for the lead as Sean dives it down low into turn number one. Side by side, Bradley's going to give him a little bit of room off of turn one, down into turn number two, as it looks like John West gets a little sideways in that number 28. That's going to help Max close the gap. Down into turn number three, we got Sean Moore still down low. Bradley up high. Sean's going to get loose. Hold on to it as they come out of turn three. Down the front straightaway. It's going to be 3 laps to go as Tyler Cooper has reeled this group back in. Down into turn number one. Bradley Strickland leading the way. Gets a little loose out of turn number two. Tell them to slow down. They could get hurt, right? Slow down. And look, some of these guys have some motion rigs that might hurt them. Out of turn number three, it's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as Bradley leads the field. Sean second, Tyler Cooper in third, John West in fourth as Max is slowly closing the gap in that number 32. Could we end up with a battle for that final transfer spot? It's starting to look like we're more likely to get a battle for that lead as it stands right now. As Sean's going to look low into turn number three. He's going to try to stay on that back bumper of Bradley out of turn number three. Going to be white flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Hickerson, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Down into turn number one. 1 lap to go. Sean trying to put the pressure on Bradley. How much will he push it to get the win in heat race number 3 and 4 more positions in the feature? Got 1 more opportunity for him as they head into turn number 3. Sean's going to send it in deep. He can't get there. Checkered flag is out. It's going to be Bradley for the win in heat race number 3. Sean second. Tyler third. John West gets that 4th position. Max is going to get 5th. David McLam, he's going to be in that 6th position. Good race in there. Good race in there as we get ready for heat race number 4. I'm curious if it's going to give it, how many contests it's going to give us tonight. How much alphabet soup are we going to have? Hold on. All right, so it's going to be Joey starting on the pole. Tracy in second. Tyler Griffin third. David Mayo fourth. Mark Thrash in 5th. Looks like Joey, Bridger, Andrew, and Nicholas do not grid up. 5 cars here battling for 4 positions. 1 person gonna go to the Conti here tonight. Who's your picks here in heat race number 4 as we look for the green flag? Shouldn't be too bad with the Contis here tonight. Shouldn't be too bad. All right, they got them stacked up 2 by 2. Going to look for that green flag. Mark Thrash is going to start shotgun on the field in that number 46. Can he transfer his way in tonight as they look for the green flag out of turn number 4? Could be a good battle. We may have 4 very evenly matched cars. We're going to find out as the pace car is in, looking for the green flag. Out of turn number 3, green flag is out. Mark Thrash is my baby daddy. Oof. Down into turn number 1. Here comes Thrash digging up underneath Mayo. Mayo on the high side through turn number 1. Battle for that final transfer spot. Top 3 trying to pull away as Thrash tries to work his way around Mayo. Mayo with the Hellman's car. I just got it. Down into turn number 3, it's going to be Mark Thrash in that final transfer spot as Mayo tries to dig low out of turn number 3. Back up front, Joey leads it. Tracy second. Tyler Griffin third. Tracy almost under the back of Joey into turn number 1. Joey's going to get loose coming out of 1. Here comes Tracy. Down low, battle for the lead. Into turn number 2, side by side, looking for turn number 3. Here comes Tracy digging down low into turn number 3. Oh, it's going to get a little tight on entry. Tracy's going to try and hold it down low. Joey up high, drag race down the front straightaway. It's going to be Tracy leading it that time by 2 laps, 2 leaders once again as they head into turn number 1. Here comes Tyler Griffin. Griffin's going to dive up underneath Joey. Oh, he gets loose hard into the wall. Hard into the wall in that number 9 machine. No caution flag as it stays green. Tracy leads it. Joey, Mark Thrash, David Mayo. Out of turn number 3 is going to be Tracy leading the way. Joey in that second spot. Mark Thrash in third. Mayo in fourth. Oh, that is unfortunate. Griffin trying to get that second place. Sends it in a little too hard and gets loose into that inside wall. Awesome, Kim. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. As we jump back up front, Tracy leads it. Joey second. Mark Thrash starting to close the gap on Joey. Could we end up with a battle for that second position? Tyler, just remember, we still got the consies, so you still got a good chance of making it. Down into turn number 1, Tracy leads it. Joey in that second spot. Mark Thrash loses a little bit of ground out of turn number 3. He's trying to gain it back through on the back half of this one. Back into turn number 3, it's going to be Mark Thrash in that third position as it looks like Joey might actually be gaining back on the leader as they come out of turn number 3. Across the line, Tracy leads it with 3 laps to go. Could we get a battle for the lead here? Mayo looks to be closing in on Thrash. Out of turn number 1, Joey gets sideways. That's going to help Mark Thrash close the gap in third. Down into turn number 3, it's going to be 2 laps to go when they cross the line this time by. Out of turn number 3, 2 to go. 2 to go for our leader as our leader comes across the line. Joey in second, Mark Thrash third, David Mayo fourth. We did have 5 cars out here, but Tyler Griffin took a slide into the inside wall, blows that thing up. He's going to have to go to the B main here tonight. Tracy leading the way in that number 74, a rookie out front, out of turn number 4, looking for that white flag. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go for Tracy as they come across the line. Down into turn number 1 We're just going to call it 3/4. Down the back straightaway into turn number 2. Tracy leads it. 1 more corner for the win here in heat race number 4. Checkered flag is out. Tracy gonna take that win here tonight in heat race number 4. Joey's gonna bring it home second. Mark Thrash in third, maybe, and Mayo fourth. Mark Thrash almost gave it up out of turn number 3, but able to make it across the line as we get ready for the C main. Well, I don't know how many people we got left up in this one, but I guess we're about to find out. Look, there's 1, 2. All right, guys, I am not going to advance it because I don't want to not advance you guys to the B main, so we're going to let you guys get a couple laps of practice. I'm sure Bill will appreciate it. All right, so we only got a 2-car battle here in the C main. This tends to happen sometimes when we got a light car count or a few people leave. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people who joined the session and did not end up. They're having a little fun out there in the driver chat as we're going to look for the green flag this time by. Into turn number 3. Can Bill beat Brett? I don't know if he can. Brett was pretty quick, but got caught up in that accident in heat race number 1. Let's see if he's able to get out front here and dominate this one. I'll tell you, this will be a huge advantage though to kind of see where that tire wear is after 10 laps here in the C main. Bill Sleep's going to take off. Brett's going to get in line as they head into turn number 1. 2-car battle. Will they make it interesting as Bill Sleep rolls it through turn number 1 down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 2. Brett easily gaining on him as they come down to turn number 3. Ooh, Bill Sleep's going to send it down on the apron. Able to keep it straight. He's going to get loose, though, out of turn 3 as they come to the line. Going to be 1 lap complete. Here comes Brett closing the gap in that number 25. Brett not looking to make a dumb move here. He's going to keep it really smooth, knowing these guys both transfer off to the B main here as they run nose to tail down the back straightaway. Here comes Brett looking low into turn number 2. Bill Sleep gives him the space. Brett doesn't take it, being a little extra cautious through turn number 3. Here comes Brett down low. Now we got a drag race down the front straightaway. Heading for turn number 1. Here comes Brett down low. He's going to dig in hard and deep in that number 25 as Bill Sleep gets loose up on the top side. He's going to have to fall back to second. This might be a good thing for that number 63, the 63-year-old of Bill Sleep. Able to go ahead and follow Brett around. Maybe he can find something a little bit different than what he's been looking at here tonight as they come out of turn number 3 down the back front straightaway into turn number 1. Brett leads it right now. Let's take a look at what kind of lap times they're putting down. I'm wondering how much these tires are going to fall off in the 10 laps. These tires will fall off tonight. It is something we really have not seen yet in the late models. They've been pretty grippy, and the tires have lasted pretty well here. Brett's going to get a little loose off of turn number 3, come across the line. 4 laps complete. We got 6 laps to go here in the C main. The B main's going to be awful interesting. Remember, only the top 4 from these guys go to the B main. They don't go to the feature. So only the top 4 from the B main go to the A main here. And we're going to have a few people racing for that position as they come out of turn number 3, coming to the line. This time by, it's going to be halfway through the C main. Brett starting to pull away. Bill Sleep, he's going to put in, well, not that lap, but the lap before his fastest lap. But Brett falling off the pace a little bit, or sorry, Bill falling off the pace a little bit here. 5 laps into heat race, or the C main. It's not heat race. Let's go ahead and take a lap with Brett. We're going to sit on his lap, see if we can slow him down a little bit with a little bit extra weight as we jump in the cockpit. Let's go take a lap around this track in the number 25 machine. Ooh, he is loose into turn number 1, as you can see that oversteer. Trying to correct it, running it like a dirt car as he comes down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It is a lot of driving on this track. You got to be so smooth. You can see the car visually sliding as he turns that wheel. The rear end just wants to come around on you, especially in turn number 3. As he heads down into turn number 1, it's going to be 3 laps to go. In that what is that? Propane Plus? Is that what it says on the front of that? It does. Propane Plus heating and cooling. Brett leads it down into turn number 3. He's going to get 2 to go this time by. Let's go check out our boy Bill back here in that second position. Out of turn number 3. 2 laps for him to go in that number 63 machine. Bill Sleep Long-time follower and driver here over on MDiTV. We see him often. Make sure you guys go check out Sleep Racing over on YouTube. You can see him and his son with their go-karts. They do the real-life racing stuff over there on their YouTube channel. Go check them out. As Bill's going to get sideways into turn number 3. White flag is out. 1 lap to go here in the C main. Kind of curious what that tire wear looks like after 10 laps. And how it will affect the guys in the B main, as those guys are going to be racing awful hard for those 4 positions. Can you push it too hard and eat up those tires and potentially knock yourself out of an opportunity for the feature? Will there be a late caution? Maybe a little bit of strategy and gas playing a factor. As Bill Sleep dirt tracks it out of turn number 3. It's going to be Brett with the win. Bill Sleep in second. Go Dad, said Chris. What's up, Chris? How are you? See, this would have been a good one for you. I think you would have done good at this track because it's all about being smooth. All right, let's go ahead and hit up tonight's B main. Starting on the pole is going to be David Warner. It's going to be James Burke in that second position. Max Wong in third. Tyler Griffin fourth. Riley Goodwin in fifth. Logan Hickerson in sixth. David in that seventh position. Joey eighth. Tristan ninth. Brett 10th, Bill Sleep 11th, Christopher Smith 12th, and Bridger Webb. None of those guys are in here in that 13th position. I think we're going to have 5, 6, 7 cars going for those 4 final transfer spots. And, oh, Griffin, is he still in there? Let's see. I think that Tyler is still in there. I don't think he has left. Oh, maybe he has. Top 4 make it to the feature. All right, so oh, that's good. I get it. Like, all starts will be on leader. All starts and restarts on leader. Anytime that pace car, after that pace car pulls in, you can decide to go. All right, top 4 going to transfer here tonight. Who's your picks here tonight? David out front. James Burke in second. Max third. Logan Hickerson, MDiTV eDirt's most popular driver, in that 4th position. Brett's back there. Bill Sleep. David McLam. 3 people going home after this one as they come out of turn number 3. Pace car is in. Green flag is out as David gets on the gas. Max with a phenomenal jump on the inside. James Burke stuck up on the outside as they head into turn number 1. Going to be side by side for that second place. They might have touched a little. Whoa! Brett's a little sideways out of turn number 1 as he looks to try and get up to that 4th and final transfer spot. He's up next to Logan Hickerson with those purple tires in that sun drop number 98. James Burke going to fall back to 3rd as we got a battle for that final transfer spot. Oh, they're going to touch down the front straightaway. Brett's going to push Hickerson down. Hickerson's going to send it into turn number 1. Side by side for that final transfer spot. Hickerson gets loose. Down low. Brett gets loose up high. But Brett's going to carry that momentum into turn 2. He's going to take that 4th spot. He's going to jump up underneath Burke. Can't quite get there. Burke shuts the door as they come through turn number 3. Sean Moore, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. This definitely, yeah, they seem like they're really working really well here. This has probably been one of our better races so far here tonight. Oh, Hickerson loses it. No. Hickerson loses it as David leads the field. Max in second, James third, Brett in 4th. David McLam in that 5th position. Bill Sleep 6th. Logan Hickerson gets it facing straight. Will Hickerson get a caution here? As here comes Brett. Oh, don't get into Burke. I was going to say, that would be typical Burke luck as they come out of turn number 1, down into turn number 2, as Brett is up underneath Burke looking for turn number 3. Side by side for that third position. Brett knocking on the door of the 7B as they head through turn number 3. Gets the apron hard into the wall. Caution flag comes out. I'm going to go back and look at it. He may have gotten the apron. Yeah, he definitely caught the apron a little bit. So the caution flag is out here tonight as Brett has blown up that number 25. They are a little loose. They're fun loose, though. I mean, like the street stocks. Sean, thank you for like. We got a lot of Sean's. So many different ways to spell it out here. As the first caution here and the B main as David leads it. Max in second. James Burke third. McLam. Bill Sleep coming onto pit road. Is he going with a little bit of strategy here, maybe, and getting some tires in that number 63? Hickerson definitely is. Oh, Hickerson's going to go. Oh, no, he won't. Caution laps do not count. Do not count in the heat races, so Hickerson will not go a lap down. Matthew Overton, thank you for the like. Right? That just tells me it's a little delayed, Chris, because that was wild, though. That was definitely wild. Big wreck for the 25 of Brett. Unfortunate for him as he's got to get some damage repaired there. We're going to go ahead and clear his meatball if he can make it back out. Brett, I don't know if it's going to let you try or not, but I did clear your meatball. All right, we're going to get one to go this time by as they come across the line. Max in that number 31 up to that second position. Does he have anything for our leader? Should probably stack him up 2 by 2. Nope. Bill Sleep going to catch the field here. What a race so far here tonight. Good racing as we work the... I think this is only like the third caution of the night. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. I know sometimes I hear you guys talking. I hear stuff that I say going over the race chat. All right. Will be one to go this time by. One to go this time by as they come out of turn number 3. Hold on 1 second. All right, so guys, after this, we're going to do some Woot, which is our wide open on Thursday. It's going to be Street Stocks at Chicagoland here tonight. That is a subscriber-only league. We do it open once in a while. Every 4 or 5 weeks, we will do it open hosted. But anybody who subscribes on Facebook, YouTube, when I finish setting it up, or on our Patreon, can join our MDiTV supporter league. It's meant to give you guys something a little bit special for supporting the channel, as we're going to look for the green flag this time by as the pace car is going to pull in out of turn number 3. Who's your picks to win this one? Do you think David's going to be able to hold on it the rest of the way? As I think the pace car just dirt tracked a little bit going onto pit road. As Max gets a great start, David's going to slide up. James Burke is going to have to protect for that third position as David McLam tries to put the pressure on him as they head into turn number 1. Here comes Hickerson down low looking for that final transfer spot. We got a drag race into turn number 2. Side by side as Max tries to go to the outside of David. Out of turn number 3. Can't quite get it to stick. He's going to fall back in line. Hickerson up to that fourth and final transfer spot as David gets loose. McLam gets loose out of turn number 3. Back up to the front. Max trying to work the leader through turn number 1. He's going to get a big run out of turn number 1. Oh, he gets sideways, but he holds on to it. He gets up underneath the 37 into turn number 2. Battle for the lead down into turn number 3. Can Max take advantage? Up underneath the number 37. Through turn number 3, the 37 going to hold it high and wide, and Max has got to get back in line. 6 laps into this one as we head towards turn number 1. Back to single file. David Werner leads the field. Max Wong second. James Burke third. And Hickerson in that 4th position as Bill Sleep just got all kinds of sideways out of turn number 2. Turn number 1. What a save by the number 63. And Bill's dirt tracking it a little bit here tonight as David leads it out of turn number 3. Coming to the line. Going to be 7 laps complete. We got 4 laps to go. Does Max have anything for that number 37? He's going to try and cool those tires off a little bit, but he gets sideways through turn number 1. That's not going to help him out. Burke almost hits the wall. That's going to open up the door for Hickerson possibly looking for that 3rd position. Down into turn number 3. Single file for the top 4. McLam back here. Bill Sleep trying to close in on him. Oh, McLam sideways out of turn number 3. What a save by the number 6. Good save. Bill Sleep to the outside into turn number 1. We're racing for first person going home as Bill Sleep gets sideways up on the high side, but he's going to take that 5th position. He could be the beneficiary of some contact up front, but it looks like David starting to pull away from Max as Burke tries to close in on that number 31 out of turn number 3. Going to be 2 laps to go as they come across the line. David leads it. Max in 2nd. James Burke 3rd. Logan Hickerson in that 4th position. 4th and final car transferring. That's insane. All right, which David are you talking about? Oh, it didn't tell me. It's not telling me. If you sent it, I got sent stars, which means you got stars you already spent. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. It's still not telling me. David leads it. Max in 2nd. James Burke in 3rd. Burke starting to put the pressure on Max as they head through turn number 2. There it is. I heard that. Whatever that was. Down into turn number 3. David leads it out of turn number 3. Coming to the line. David's going to win it. Max is going to bring it home 2nd. Burke and Hickerson transferring to the feature. Oh, that sucks. My pick to win is myself, says Nick, the leader. No, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, so 4-month subscription anniversary for Roger. I think it's more than that. Isn't it, Roger? I know you had to change up your stuff. As we get ready for tonight's feature. Going to be 50 laps here. We're going to see a lot of different strategies. These guys have been racing awful clean together. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting grid. Troy Burke starting on the pole. Brian in 2nd. Going to be Bradley Strickland in that 3rd position. Tracy in 4th. Cody in 5th. Noah in 6th. Sean's going to be in that 7th position. Joey 8th. Jonathan in 9th. Fireball is going to start in that 10th position. Tyler Cooper, 11th. Mark Thrash, in 12th. Justin in that 13th position. Matthew in 14th. John West in 15th. David Mayo is going to start in that 16th position. David Warner in 16th. Max 18th. David, Max 18th. Oh my God, I hate it when that happens. Burke 19th and Hickerson in 20th. All right, buddy. Gonna be 50 laps here tonight. As they come out of turn number 2, looking for the green flag this time by. What is going on right now? What is going on out on the track? Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. Let's get some people up in the chat. Let's get some people up here in the chat, guys, as we are looking for the green flag this time by. Remember, it's on leader out of turn number 3 anytime after the pace car. Pace car's in. I heard it. Green flag is out. As they come out of turn number 3, looking for turn number 1. It's going to be Bradley taking the lead. Brian, my stream is watching. Oh, cool. Brian back to second. Down into turn 50 stars from Roger. Appreciate it, buddy. As they come out of turn number 1 into turn number 2. These guys trying to get it figured out. These cars are going to be loose here for at least a couple laps as they're side by side. Tracy gets loose down low. Oh, who was that? That was Noah Carter, maybe? Are we? Oh, we got a big wreck. Big wreck into turn number 3. Big pile up into turn number 3. I might have should have done a fast repair on this one. Let's go take a look and see. Oh my God, Burke took a heck of a ride here. That was actually on the 28. He got down on the apron and then slid up into Mark. And that's what got him sideways. All right, so the 28, John is going to slide up the track and nowhere for the 84 to go. Big wreck. Burke smokes the wall. Bunch of cars piled up into that one. Max and Hickerson both stop out on the track as the 28 is going to take a little bit of damage here. I think somebody might be done. We're going to go ahead and clear black flags in case somebody had a meatball so they can come back out. But Bradley's going to lead the field. Brian second. Tracy in third. Big wreck, big wreck. What's up, Justin? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Good to see you. Nick, I just seen the picture you sent me. We got a lot of cars on pit road. A lot of cars caught up in that one. Mark Thrash getting a little bit of contact. He's going to get some tires. Joey up there in that number 35. I mean, just a lot of cars on pit road. We got a parking lot down here as these guys try to take advantage of some damage. Just so you guys know, caution laps do count in the feature. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's go take a look and see what happened here, because he said he got wrecked under caution. So we're going to go ahead and rewind this, because we don't need people getting wrecked under caution. Fireball's going to get an EOL. And we're going to go ahead and give John West an EOL. So caution flag is out here tonight. I'll clear it as soon as you guys take the green. Mark Thrash on pit road still. Oh, that sucks as they head through turn number 3 looking for the green flag. This time by. I don't know how far. We're going to check. As they head into turn number 1, it's going to be side by side out of turn number 1 down the back straightaway. Drag race into turn number 2 from 4th on back. As they head into turn number 3. Out of turn number 3, down the front straightaway. Fireball trying to find a way through as he's got the 37 all over the back of him as they head into turn number 1. Fireball has a black flag in that number 3 as they battle it out in the middle of turn number 1. Oh, big hit, big hit. Who was that? That was Joey hard in the wall in that number 35. Not really sure what happened there. He just kind of shot up the track. I'm not going to clear it. I gave you an EOL because you wrecked a guy under caution and you did not take it. That's your fault. You had the black. Bradley out front. Brian in second. Noah second. Tracy third. Jonathan in fourth. As they come down the back straightaway, heading for turn number 3. Oh, we got one slipping up. That's the 36 of Jonathan. Somehow he keeps it out of the 51. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. I will clear the black on the next caution and give you the UL there, and you can take it. Down, heading towards turn number. Here comes the 97, down low, looking for the lead. Bradley up above, they touch on a turn number 3. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Oh, fireball's loose. As we come through the through the dog leg, real sideways there as we got a battle for the lead. Leaning on each other, Bradley and Brian. Brian trying to lead him into Bradley. Bradley trying to pitch him down. Down into turn number 1. Brian's going to shove it into turn number 1. Bradley's going to drift up. Here comes Noah in the 8. He's going to look to make it 3 wide. Thinks better of it. Gets back in line as the 46 of Mark Thrash is dog tracking into turn number 3. Out of turn number 3. Down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1. It's going to be Bradley leading it. Brian second, Noah third, Tracy fourth, Sean and fifth. Did we get some contact? The 36 able to keep it straight as we got contact further back. These guys battling it out. A lot of good racing through the field as they come out of turn number 3. It's going to be 11 laps complete. Good racing out here tonight. Oh, it does. I told you what was going to happen. You can either accept it or we can move on to the next race. Bradley leads it. Brian second. Noah third. Tracy fourth. Sean and fifth. Tyler in that 6th position. Justin 7th. Jonathan 9th. As we got one turned around, one down end of the wall. As the 84, I just realized the 84 having issues as he is down low. That is going to be Matt in that number 84. Coming out of turn number 1 down the back straightaway. It's going to be Bradley leading the way. Brian Conover in second. Noah Carter in third. 3-car battle for the lead as Tracy in that number 74 closes the gap in turn number 3. Bradley leads at 13 laps in the book. Good racing here so far early on. These guys really duking it out as they come out of turn number 1. Looks like Bradley is loose with Brian all over the back of him. Down into turn. Oh, we got a blinker. We got a blinker. Where did he go? Noah disappears. I'm not sure where Noah went. Noah, you're blinking. You're blinking. Noah, you're blinking. Really bad. You were gone for like half a lap. Bradley out front. Brian second. Noah third. As here comes Tracy down low into turn number 1. Noah having major connection issues as they come out of turn number 1 down into turn number 2. Yeah, you're looking okay now. Top 2 side by side as Brian gets back underneath Bradley. We got to go back and look at that. Too much racing on the track. Never thought I would have this problem. As they come to the line, Brian's going to try and take the lead into 1. He does. And the number 97, new leader, into turn number 1. Here comes Bradley looking for the crossover. Big wreck out of turn number 1. Caution comes out. Big wreck out on the track is the 37. That is unfortunate for Noah as he gets caught up in that one. We're going to go ahead and call that one a racing deal there as that was just hard racing. Oh. All right, guys. As you know, and I'm going to go ahead and clear your black flag. Fireball. Is Fireball still in there? Nope, I guess not. Oh, I don't. Is Fireball still in here? Oof. Did Max DQ him? I don't know what happened, but we're going to go ahead and leave it as it is. As we got the caution flag. He finally made it home. As we get the caution flag. Guys, I'm just going to chalk that one up as a racing deal. Noah kind of came down aggressive, was a little sideways, and the 37 got into him. It's just, that was definitely just hard racing, guys. All right, so Brian out front, Bradley second, Tracy, Tyler Cooper are your top fours. We got a plethora of cars down onto pit road. Sounds good, Nick. Starts on 13th. Yeah, all starts are on leader. All starts on leader. Caution flag is out as we got a bunch of people on pit road. A bunch of them going a lap down here. Bunch of them going a lap down. Oh, we got a bunch of meatballs on the track. I just on black flag Fireball. Because a lot of people just crashed was a lot of it. All right, so David Mayo coming off of pit road. Tons of cars on pit road. Big wreck here on a turn number 3. That was insane. That was an insane wreck. As we're going to restack them up, we're going to look for some green flag racing. We are 19 laps into this one. This race has definitely not disappointed here tonight. Looks like we are one to go as they come into turn number 1. If there's more cautions, Fireball will get you back on the lead lap, but you got to pay attention. Brian out front, Bradley second, Tracy third, Tyler Cooper fourth. As they head into turn number 3, looking for the green flag. This time by. What a night of racing here as they come out of turn number 3. Pace car is going to pull in. When will Brian fire off? I got a feeling Brian's going to fire off a little bit early here. He was awful interested about who this start was on. So we're going to take a look as the pace car is in. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Oh, we got a big stack up as the 33 of Tyler Cooper just really does not go as they head into turn number 1. Somehow these guys keeping it straight. As they come out of turn number 2, single file, Bradley Cooper working the leader. I'm going to be curious, any of these guys that don't have a ton of damage, how well those new tires are really going to help them. Fireball trying to race his way back up into contention. In that number 3, he's a few laps down. We'll get him back on the lead lap as they head into turn number 1. Brian's going to lead it. Bradley's going to lose some ground. I'm telling you right now, I'm watching this number 74. Oh, we got one into the wall. That is Mayo in the wall. Good save for him. Keeping it out of the field. They keep it green. Brian's going to lead it as Bradley in second. Now closing back in on Brian through turn number 3. But watch the number 74. He's had some speed here tonight, and he's definitely looking to stay with those leaders. As we got a battle for that fourth position as the 36 of Jonathan and the 33 of Tyler Cooper duking it out at a turn number 2 or 1. Now into turn number 2, single file, top 3 starting to get really racy here as we got an issue in the back. Yellow flag comes out. That was a relatively light hit. As the caution flag goes out, with top 3, we're really duking it out there. Oh, he got a meatball. We're going to go ahead and clear that. We're going to go ahead and clear that. Yeah, I saw it. All right, so Fireball, we're going to go ahead and give a wave around here. All right, guys, pace car is going into turn number 3. There are some wave rounds that are going to be coming around. All right, we're going to try and get this one figured out. We're going to get some of these guys back, a lap back, as Fireball comes around the pack. Brian leads it, Bradley second, Tracy third. Looks like we got a couple people coming onto pit road here. We'll go 1 to go when we hit the line next time. Just, we want to give these guys an opportunity to pit. All right, we're going to keep an eye on this one, try to see where everybody is at. Oh, I gave one too. Sorry, Max. All right, so we got some cars that are lapped out, getting that waiver out here. Fireball, one of them. Fireball's coming up high, guys. Stay low, stay low. Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low. Good job, Bradley. We're doing good. This is... Man, the battles through the field, even the battle between Tyler and Jonathan was really good right before that caution, too. There's a bunch of good battles. All right, so we got some people coming around. Is it going to be 1 to go? It is 1 to go. Fireball, don't take that next one. Just fall in line. We'll clear everybody's blacks, but they're going green this time, so you're not going to make it, Fireball. The last one. All right, looking for the green out of turn number 3. Brian leads the way. Green flag is out as they head towards turn. Oops. Brian leads it out of turn number 2. Bradley second, Tracy third, Jonathan in 4th. Tyler Cooper in that 5th position, Justin 6th, Hickerson in 7th. Sean in that 8th position, James Burke 9th, Max in 10th, David Mayo in 11th. Down into turn number 1 and 2. we just removed him. Max and I were on the same page. Max removed him before I got to him. Brian leads it. Bradley second. Tracy in third. Tyler Cooper in fourth. Jonathan in fifth. Oh, caution comes out. Caution flag comes out. Here is the... Ooh. A little bit of contact there, as these guys have been racing pretty good. Yeah, we're still going to do the EOL. It's only fair. You both can go to the back and hang out and race your way through the front. So, caution flag comes out here once again tonight. Only the third time. We are 30 laps into this one. Been some good racing here tonight. Gonna go ahead and give me 1 second to talk to these guys. All right, so Brian leads it. Bradley second. Tracy third. Hickerson in fourth. Tyler Cooper in fifth. Jonathan in sixth. As we got a couple guys on pit road. We're going to try... All right, guys, we are going to look to go 1 to go this time by as they come out of turn number 3. One to go as they're going to restack them, re-rack them. We got 9 cars, 10, maybe 11 cars left. Nope, just 10 cars left on the lead lap as the 43 comes flying out. Brian is going to lead him into turn number 1. We are looking for the green flag this time by. Can we get some green flag laps in? Been good racing so far here tonight as they're going to stack them up side by side. Who do you think's going to win this one? I'm telling you right now, can't count out Hickerson. For whatever reason, he likes to pull one out of the hat every once in a while. But do not count out that number 74. He has looked fast here tonight. Deceivingly fast. Patiently sitting in that third position, waiting for an opportunity. Kenny put himself in victory lane here tonight as they come out of turn number 3, looking for the green flag this time by. Out of turn number 3, pace car is off. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 3. Down into turn number 1, it's going to be Brian leading the way. Side by side, Bradley had a good run on the outside. We got a drag race for the lead out of turn number 1. Look at how sideways Bradley was on the top as he kept it straight as they head into turn number 2. Racy all through the field as they're going to bang doors through turn number 3. Who is going to get the lead this time? They get a little bit of net code. They keep it straight. Great race for the lead down into turn number 1. Wow, Brian sent it in deep, almost into the back of Bradley. Bradley loose out of turn number 2. It's going to be Bradley to the lead, down the back straightaway through turn number 2. Down into turn number 3. It's going to be single file for these guys. Look at the 33 of Tyler Cooper. He might have put himself up in this conversation as he's got a fresh set of rubber, I believe. Let's take a look. When did he pit? He did pit lap 24, so he does have fresher tires than the leaders. Logan Hickerson. When did Hickerson pit? Hickerson pitted lap 24. So Cooper did not pit in the 33. Matt, so Hickerson, the first one with newer tires. But Max starting to put the pressure on him in that number 31. Back up to the front as Bradley leads the field out of turn number 3. Down the front straightaway. It's going to be 14 laps to go. 14 to go as they head into turn number 1. Single file up at the front of the track. Don't know what to expect here as it looks like Bradley might have gotten a little loose into turn number 1 as it puts Brian all over the back of him. Here comes Brian down low into turn number 3. I'm telling you guys, watch that number 74. He might have something up his sleeve as we got contact out of turn number 3. How did they not just wreck? 2 by 2 down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Oh, the 33 is going to shove it in there deep up into Tracy. He's going to be 84. Bradley sideways. We got one turning around. Caution flag comes out as the 84 down into the grass. We got 2 cautions happening at the same time. Caution flag. Oh, there was a wreck behind you too. Oh, that is unfortunate for sure. Oh yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so this is what happened. Bradley was a little bit loose. And then Tyler came up. It's just a racing deal. You guys just ran out of room. All right, so great racing at the front. Does brew a little bit of contact there. You were like a splitter 3 wide. It wasn't very 3 wide. It was just enough that when you and he came down a little bit because he got loose, and when you came up some, the 23 had nowhere to go. Good racing out here. Good racing out here tonight. As it looks like Fireball is going to get back on the lead lap. Bryant leads it. Yeah, just give him the wave. He'll be on the lead lap, and then we can just run this one out. All right, so caution flag out on the track. Great racing here tonight. We're going to have a shootout here. It looks like we're going to have about an 8-lap shootout as Fireball gets his laps back. So does Thra. As these guys are going to try and get caught up. Pace lights are on, looking for the green flag. Going to be looking for the green flag next time by. What a race here tonight, guys. These guys have put on one heck of a show. Woot is going to be a couple minutes late. We're going to go ahead and put that in announcements. I'm going to go ahead and update everybody. As we're going to look for the green flag. This time by there, stacked up 2 by 2. They're ready to go. It's going to be an 8-lap shootout here tonight, guys. You don't want to go anywhere. We've had some great racing. The 74 there is in contention for the win. And I said, watch out for that 74. Brian Conover leading it as the 84 of Bradley Strickland did a great job keeping it out of the fence. Gonna have to race a bunch of people as the pace car comes out looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Good jump by Brian, but here comes Tyler Cooper down low into turn number 1. Oh, he's gonna drift up just a little bit as they come out of turn number 1 down the back straightaway. Single file for the top 3 as Hickerson tries to get a single file in that number 98. Bradley trying to find a place in between these guys. Nowhere for him to go as they head through turn number 3. Brian leads it out of turn number 3. It's going to be 7 laps to go. Tracy in second, Cooper in third. Hickerson in that 4th position, Justin 5th as Bradley Strickland tries to work the outside around Max Wong out of turn number 1. Fireball trying to work his way up as he's got Mark Thrash just in front of him in that number 46. Battle up here between Strickland and Max for that 6th position. Looks like Bradley's going to get it. Max has got to get back in line. Laps ticking down, 6 laps to go as Cooper is all over the back of that number 74 into turn number 1. Who's going to win this one? I'll tell you what, Cooper has a hot rod in that number 33. If he can clear the 74, can he catch Brian? He's going to get up underneath. They're going to touch doors into turn number 3. Cooper trying to push out of the corner. A little bit more contact as he got a little pushing and squeezing out of turn number 3 down into turn number 1. Battle for second as they go into turn number 1. Cooper's going to set it hard. He's got to back out of it. Side by side out of turn number 1 for second as Max hits the wall. Look at this back here. We got great racing at the back of the pack too as these guys duke it out. Burke trying to find somewhere to go. We got contact as Mayo hits the grass. He's going to slide up. Caution flag comes out. Contact back here at the back. We're going to take a look and see. That was more racing. I think that was more racing, guys. What do you guys think? Ugh. All right, so the caution flag is out. Caution flag is out here tonight. It looks like we're going to get a green, white checker. We got a couple of people taking advantage of trying to get some new tires. Strickland up to that 6th position. Can he work his way up? All right, guys, that was a racing deal. Kind of looks like the 35 pushed up a little. Mayo, I think you got off the wall just a little bit and came down some. Caution flag comes out here once again. We're going to have a green-white checker shootout as the 35 of Joey going to get a lap back here. I'll tell you what, this has been some great racing here at Legacy Phoenix. Some of the best racing I've seen in these late models. I do think these things race good. Guys, we're going to be doing IRP next week, just so you know. Same time. As Brian leads the field, Tracy second, Cooper in third. It's going to be streamed at MDiTV on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm sure Max or somebody will put something down there in the chat. I do usually interview the top 3, so if you get in the Discord, which the link is in the description on Facebook and YouTube, I will do an interview if you're in the top 3. We're going to see if we're going to go 1 to green here. Max trying to catch the field. It looks like he is going to go ahead and shut off those lights. We're going to be looking for the green flag this time by. I'll tell you what, it looks like Brian might have this one, but could I'll tell you, if Cooper can clear Tracy, I think that Cooper might have a little bit of something here. He was looking faster and faster as this race went on. We're going to look for the green flag out of turn number 3. This start's going to be on Brian. Such a huge advantage for the leader. Travis, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As as Cooper is all over the back of the leader. Out of turn number 3. Green, white checker. 2 laps to go as they come across the line. These guys racing hard into turn number 1. It's going to be easily cleared by Brian. They're going to go single file. Sideways, we got one. Strickland hard into the wall. Hard into the wall. No caution flag out as Brian leads the field down into turn number 3. Out of turn 3. Oh, does the 33 die? The 33 dies as the white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Can Tracy get there? Out of turn number 1. Down the back straightaway. Tracy is nowhere near, not close enough to the leader as they head into turn 2. Out of turn 2, down into 3. Checkered flag is out as Hickerson going for a spot. Will he give the 43 a bump? He's going to stay out of him. Checkered flag is out. Brian's going to take the win. Tracy second. Justin third. Hickerson and Jonathan going to round out your top 5. Yeah, we're going to go take a look and see. What happened to the 33? I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious of what happened to the 33. Oh, just Carlo. Oh, Carlo, he didn't know he was there. That's going to screw the 33. 33 hard into the wall. No caution as he keeps it straight. What a race, though, here tonight. Overall, these guys did a great job. Brian with the victory. Definitely a well-deserved victory. I know you guys couldn't see it. I'm sorry about that. But it's going to be Brian with the win. Tracy second. Justin in third. Hickerson in that 4th position. Jonathan 5th. Fireball in 6th. Mark Thrash. That was great, Hickerson. Mark Thrash in 7th. Max in 8th. Burke in 9th. Mayo 10th. Tyler Cooper in 11th. Bradley in that 12th position. Joey in 13th. Sean 14th. Matthew 15th. David 16th. Noah 17th. And John West in that 18th position. Let's go see if we got anybody in the Discord. All right. We got to find out which one we got here. Which one are you? You're muted. That's the one you are. Hello, hello. Which one are you? Okay, Trace. Man, what a race. Hold on, let me go ahead and unmute you because I got so I can hear you guys. I had that muted. But man, what a race here tonight. I mean, you guys were really duking it out up front.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty tight. I mean, kind of straight line racing the whole way around, but everyone was so close. I mean, the 10th in between each car out there, so wasn't a lot of wiggle room for mistake.
Well, you know, mistakes I think were key tonight. It seemed to be that really was what created opportunities for you guys to pass. I mean, the racing was ultra good and ultra clean, though, when you were side by side. I mean, like I said, mistakes were made, but for the most part, a lot of respect. And you almost had to hope somebody made a mistake in front of you.
Yeah, that was kind of the goal. I mean, those 2 front cars were really duking it out there kind of mid-race, and I don't know what really happened with the 83, but once he kind of left, there wasn't a lot. It was just trying to keep up with each other and, you know, making sure that we weren't making mistakes so other people couldn't get around us. So, yeah, like you said.
Now, you and Tyler Cooper had a phenomenal race going on, too, and would have been cool to have seen that one play out a little bit differently than a green-white checker, but you guys made a little bit of contact there. It looks like you got real loose in 1 and 2, kind of threw off your back straightaway.
Yeah, that last lap was kind of really tense, and coming down in, it was close. You know, 1 minute he was underneath me and then we got loose. and I'm not really sure what happened, but it was close racing between us. And I know he got underneath me and for a few laps, so that was really good racing with him.
For sure. Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Um, I guess just the whole Visconti Motorsports team, eyewear, everyone who's helping me out in iRacing and on track in real life, and yeah, that's about it.
How long have you do mostly hosted? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's a rookie out there. The I rating isn't great, but man, he was way better than what his I rating said.
Yeah,
Well,
I just kind of get on here for a little bit of practice before our real races, so yeah.
what do you race in real life?
I'm in the Legend Car Series right now. We're moving up to Pro Lates next year.
All right, all right. My cousin used to race Legends cars. A lot of fun.
Very nice.
Well, good run here tonight. Hopefully we see you in another one, and it was definitely a lot of fun watching you guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem, bud. All right, so that's Trace. That's how I was saying that wrong. The way they spell these names, Kristen out there having a little bit of fun in the 98. He's beating up that car, but he is dirt tracking it around that thing as he kills Mark. That is crazy. It doesn't look like we're gonna get Brian in here. See, do we still have Brian in the? Brian is not in here, and we do not have our third place Justin in the Discord. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream. Get ready for some whoop. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, guys. Make sure you get those likes, shares, and follows out there. And as always, guys, until next time, be safe and have a good night.